What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about the Apple event that's happening this Monday. They sent out their invitations, as you guys can see there. There is the invitation. They sent it out, and we're going to talk about what to expect at this event. So obviously they're going to talk about the Apple Watch that they announced back in the old event. So they're probably going to give us a release date and maybe release it that day and give us another price because it's going to be expensive. They're probably going to announce maybe a new iPad, maybe a new MacBook. There's been a lot of talk about, I think, the MacBook 15-inch Retina or something like that. I can't remember what it is exactly. But the event starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Monday, March 9th. I think that's 1 p.m. Eastern time, and other time zones, you guys can figure that out. But yeah, the Apple Watch, it looks really nice. I think the lowest price is at $349, and then it goes up to like a 10-karat gold watch that's like $2,000.
Never gonna get that.
Not gonna get it. I'm probably not even gonna get the Apple Watch. There's just really no point. I had the Android Samsung Gear 2, and I didn't use it. I ended up selling it.
I've always wondered if they're ever gonna come up with one of the a new iPad Mini. You know, a lot of people actually like not big, huge iPad. They like something smaller. And what I've seen is a lot of people. When the iPhone 6 Plus came out, a lot of people left their tablets.
And a lot of people hated the iPhone 6 for its size, but now everybody loves it. If you ask anybody what they want, like if they have an iPhone 6, they're gonna regret it. They're gonna say they want the iPhone 6 Plus.
Got it.
I have the Note 3. I love my.
It really is the same thing if you look at it. Like seriously, it's like
it's just as thin. I love mine.
Good battery life.
Yeah.
That's one thing about the iPhone 6 Plus. It has perfect battery life, and I hope Apple keeps it up with some good battery life for the devices, because the devices are getting really like high quality stuff. And you know, sometimes if you put more processors, more everything in there, you're gonna be using a lot more battery. So if Apple keeps it up, you know, the iPhone 6 Plus really is beating almost every phone out there right now. And the camera's really good. You know, the video on the camera is real good. Battery life is perfect. I seriously don't know what to expect. If somebody asks me what do I think the next iPhone is gonna have, I seriously don't know.
They're saying they're gonna add like another gig of RAM into the iPhone 6, but I don't know. It's crazy.
I'm happy with this one. Like seriously, it's getting to the point where with this phone, I've always had, you know, the newest iPhone, but it's getting to the point where why upgrade?
What can beat that?
Why upgrade? I mean, it's not laggy. It has a perfect camera.
That's how I am with this. Like, why go and upgrade to the Note 4 when it pretty much is the same thing? Maybe two new specs that this one can't do, but it's just pointless. And I've used iPhones before, and I have no problem. I would switch back if I could, but I'm on contract with this one. I have the iPad Mini 2. I have the iPad 2. I have the MacBook Pro 13-inch. I have an iMac. So I'm a big Apple fanboy. I wanted to change when I switched over to the Android, and this is where I've stuck. But I'd go back to an iPhone 6.
I've tried switching before, and I ended up selling my Galaxy devices, my Androids, because I just couldn't do it. You know, I'm an Apple guy, and I'm just sticking to it. I can't do it. And but you know, there's always everybody out there that, you know, they choose sides. There's things that I'm not gonna lie, Samsung and, you know, the Android systems, they actually beat the Apple stuff by. But to me, Apple made it simple, easy for everybody to use, and the Android is, you know, it's a little more practical, a lot more manual stuff that you have to go into details to be able to switch everything. Where in the iPhone, everything's a lot more easier. And a lot of people are saying that, you know, they like Androids because they don't have to pay for much of the stuff as they do on the Apple Store. But I mean, seriously, what can you buy? I mean, what do you need? What, ringtones?
This is like the iPhone, Apple in general, and Android are just like, and will always be like, Xbox versus PlayStation 4, or PlayStation rather. you're always gonna have people that are gonna choose sides. You're gonna have the fanboys for Apple, the fanboys for Android. It's always gonna be there. I'm a fan of both. I've been a fan of Xbox. I've played the PS1. I've never had a PS2, 3, or 4. But I'm sure if I did have it, I would enjoy it. Just stick with the Xbox. And I'd go back to an Apple phone. I still have my iPhone 4S. I don't use it that much, but I do still have it. And like I said, I'll go back. I'm not gonna sit here and complain about either one of them, or like try to say this one's better when I know they both can do pretty much the same, maybe one or two different things here and there. But
you know what's the funny thing though? I was watching reviews, and that's coming up next on our channel. Reviewing the new Galaxy S phone, the Galaxy S6 and the 6 Edge, I think it's called. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it looks too similar to the freaking iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus. Like, too similar. At first, people were saying that Apple was trying to copy the Galaxies with bringing a bigger one. But now, as I see it, is that Galaxies are trying to, you know, make it look nice like a freaking iPhone. Because a lot of people with Galaxies, they were complaining about the quality of the back. It was, you know, like a little plastic cover.
Like on mine, it's the leather cover. So I can get it off.
Yeah, and a lot of people were complaining about that. And I mean, the iPhones have always been glass and really nice, but there's a lot of complaints about that, and that's why Galaxy actually went over and did a whole glass cover. But now they are not going to have any expandable memories. No more extra, you can't take off the battery. So everything's going to be all in one piece.
That is one thing I do like about Android. You can take the battery out if you need a replacement. Like if I'm at work and my battery's dying, I can't charge it. If I have an extra battery in my book bag or something like that, I can take it out, pop it in, I got a full battery. That's one thing you can't do with Apple, but...
Yeah. But I mean, if you have a iPhone 6 Plus, if you guys never had an iPhone 6 Plus, and you're out there looking for a phone right now, go ahead and get your iPhone 6 Plus. Has great battery life. I mean, I spent all day at work just sitting on my phone and watching videos and everything. It lasts me a whole day. I mean, it's really good for what it, you know, for what it is. And I got the 128.
This is saying there's gonna be a redesigned Retina MacBook Air, so that'll be nice. Is the MacBook Air Retina? Or is just the MacBook Pros that are Retina?
I think it's just the MacBook Pros for now, because I haven't really.
I wanted to get the Retina display because it's really nice. It's expensive and I was gonna pay for it, but it's only flash storage, which I'm not a fan of.
I mean, hey,
I got a terabyte of storage on mine.
Don't get it wrong though. Flash storage, it's so much faster.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you have the money, you know, us right now, our situation,
we got.
not good. I got the regular, the lowest MacBook Pro, and I actually had that for all my music stuff because I'm a DJ. So, but actually Kevin, he upgraded. He ordered his and upgraded with the 8 GB RAM, 1 TB storage,
i7 processor.
i7 processor.
Damn.
GoPro don't record that. It'll be funny if it stopped recording.
Now this is also saying there's gonna be an Apple TV update. So will we see a whole new Apple TV? Maybe they just update the system. We'll see. I think they should update the whole body and everything and make it maybe thinner. It's a pretty big, pretty thick device.
Yeah, they could do better. I don't know if you've seen it, but Razer, the company that makes the keyboards and stuff, the gaming stuff, they actually have an Android TV thing, and but it's really slim. I
The
was
Fire
just checking the
TV
reviews
is
on it.
pretty thin too.
I haven't looked at that one.
The remote to the Apple TV is real thin.
Oh, yeah.
You could lose that like that.
But hey, it's real nice though. I mean, it's
I
pretty
use
good
it
quality.
for Netflix all the time, and
You know what I've noticed? That battery never died on me. And I've had
Yeah,
my
I
Apple
haven't.
TV forever since it came out.
Yep.
And it's still not dead. And it doesn't glitch, it doesn't do anything. It's working perfectly. But you know, What I like about the Apple products is that you can use everything all together. So if you got your Apple TV, you know, you can control it straight from your Apple device and your handheld device. And that's something I really like. But I would like to see an update on that, and you know, a little upgrade. Maybe you can add more stuff to it, a little more that you can do. I know you can play games on it. I've actually downloaded some on my Apple TV, but I'm really curious to know. You know, Apple's always surprising everybody, coming out with new things, and just waiting for that moment.
I need a big surprise. Like all the iPhones and stuff, last time they had an event, everything was ruined. Everybody knew what was going to happen. They needed surprises. They needed to not let anybody know what's going to go on. I know that's hard for them because one wrong person can leak everything and screw the whole company up. But I feel like they could do better. There's already rumors of a Apple car being built. If they do that, a smart car, I don't know. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say to that. That's just going to be crazy. This is saying there's going to be Beats built into the iPhones. I guess they're going to have an app dedicated for the Beats, and it's going to like already be on your phone. You can't delete it. It says Apple bought Beats for $3.2 billion. You guys know that. Made a video on that a while back. Alright, so let's talk about the Apple car right quick. We've already been told from some sources, I don't even know, I think Apple may have actually announced this, I can't remember. But they announced that Siri, along with other features from Apple, like Apple Maps and stuff like that, would be coming to Volvo, Mercedes-Benz, and Ferrari, called CarPlay. Did they announce that at one of the events? I feel like they did, but I can't remember. That could have just been a rumor, but I know it's going to happen eventually. They will read your messages and respond to them and all this stuff. I think they did announce this actually. So if they're doing that already, getting into these cars, they can make a car themselves. They can. Google has their own smart car that drives itself. It's been seen. They have a van that's been seen in like LA and stuff that's driving itself. There's pictures and videos. What? Yeah, you see it? There's videos of a van with cameras all over it that's been driving down the streets with nobody in it. So if Google can do it, you know Apple can do it, and they will do it. It'll probably be in Chevy, like they already have a whole bunch of features in Chevy, so that'll happen. But yeah, the Apple car, that's their next big thing. They surprised us with a watch. They said they were never going to go to wearables, but if they can do a watch, and they can do a car. The car is going to be small. It's not going to probably be a two-door. For now, they might upgrade in the future. But it's going to have a lot of features in it. Maybe self-driving in the future.
Right here it's saying Continental wants to partner with Apple Inc. for building a car. So the inside, you know, the pictures you see on the internet are not always true. Yeah. But the inside, seriously, the main dashboard where all your controls are for the air conditioning, your radio, everything, it really looks like an iPad right in the middle of your dash. And you know, knowing Apple, you know, I've seen actually cars.
You've seen the trucks. Tesla has the big screen.
The big old screen on there. So, you know,
it can be done.
That's possible. That's possible. You know, and Apple just always surprises us with smaller devices that can do a whole lot more. And there's also, I don't know if you guys are into cars, but the Hellcat, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat, that car has a real nice screen and the whole layout and everything is perfect. It's really nice.
This is the self-driving car. Sorry to interrupt, but it's got sensors on the top of the car to let you know when cars are near.
Wait, and what companies you said?
This is Google.
But what companies you said were getting together?
For Apple, Ferrari, Mercedes-Benz, and Volvo.
Because the Mercedes already has a system in their car that automatically stops and prevents any crashes or any wrecks.
There's a BMW, I think, because MKBHD at CES, they had cars that would stop, their brakes would stop if they saw cones in the way or stuff. And they had a lot of cars.
I mean, all that, you know, what that's trying to tell you. You know what that's leading to, and that's going to be leading over to all that technology is going to get more advanced, and people, you know, they're going to be able to build the car that, you know, rides by itself. you're probably just gonna have to type in or tell them where you want to go, your destination.
Google Maps or Apple Maps.
Then that's it, you know. They're probably like if it was me, I'll probably think, you know, they'll incorporate like a Siri-based type of program where you can talk to it and they'll just respond to you and everything. It's like having your own chauffeur, you know. But that's just my views on it, and you know, they have a lot of stuff that they already have in their hands that we don't know about.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, it's there already, and technology is advancing.
They can be on the iPhone 10 right now.
Yeah.
For all we know.
And you know, it's not gonna be a huge ass freaking lifesaver like people think it's gonna be.
But let's hope if the drivers, these self-driving cars, let's just hope they're a lot safer and can drive and not have accidents like they do down here. It's people now where we live do not know how to drive. I'd rather drive with everybody being a self-driving car. I'd rather animals drive than the people that live down here driving.
I'd rather just stay at home. It's simple as that.
Let's just do the YouTube grind, not worry about other jobs, just stay home and make videos every day. Make videos every day.
Don't matter.
Stream, broadcast.
But yeah, I mean, this new channel we're thinking about doing, you know, we want to make it interesting, we want to make it fun. We're still thinking of ideas on what to do about it. Everything, you know, if you guys have any ideas of what we could do, I mean, we're up for anything. We're open for every single thing you can think of.
Just don't get us arrested.
You know, we really want it to be something fun. I'm always the funny guy. I really want to get into pranks, all type of pranks. But you know, it's something that you can't just start from one day to another.
We're just trying to live life to the fullest. We're 20 and 21 years old, and
21.
All we do, literally all me and him do is work every day for more than 10 hours, and it gets to the point. But we work 10 to 12 hours a day, and we're just tired of just but working all day, every day, and not having any free time. I go to school part-time as well as working full-time. I've been working for 4 years now. Since I was in high school, during high school I started working at a grocery store, and I've continued working since then. And I don't have a social life because of that. And
you don't have a life.
And
period.
So that's why I broadcast to people all over the world. I met people from Germany, Australia, all across the United States. I live in Georgia. I've met people from California. I ain't gonna say that state. New York, Pennsylvania, all over the place.
Compton.
Shout out Compton. I was gonna say Indiana, but you know, leave that out of there. Cut that.
These hoes ain't.
I hope she watches that.
We don't fuck with you.
We gotta leave that in there now. But yeah, we're just trying to have fun, live life to the fullest, YOLO, for real. But that's all we got, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. I know it's kind of long, just talking about Apple, but I hope their event does not disappoint us. I'm sure it won't. If they come out with a new MacBook, am I gonna get it? No, because I just got that one.
Too much money to be thrown around.
New iPad? Probably not. I don't need it. I have the iMac, I have the iPad 2, and I have
you
that.
got the MacBook. You don't need them.
Yeah, I don't need it. If they come out with they're coming out with the Apple Watch. They're probably gonna release a date for that. If it's still over $400, not gonna happen, especially not anytime soon. Maybe in the future, we'll see. Just depends on all the features it can do. They didn't really go too much in depth with the features of the last event. So we'll see what else they can surprise us with. Apple Car, we ain't gonna be able to afford it.
Yeah, you never know. It might be cheap.
So, and that's just a concept right now, so that's probably gonna be a while. But yeah,
I'm just gonna say something that if the Apple Car is as small as a smart car, I don't think I can fit in it. Just saying, I'm too tall, too big. I wouldn't fit. That'd be a perfect car though.
When I worked at a grocery store, I had to put groceries in one of those little cars, those little hybrid things. I can just imagine with a smart car and Apple, they already gonna have stuff in that car. Ain't no way you're gonna put some groceries in there. But sure, guys, Monday is the event, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Anywhere else, you guys can figure out the time zones. I'll have a link to the Apple website down below. They'll probably be doing a live stream. I know a lot of other people are. We'll be at work. He'll be able to watch it. I probably won't be able to watch it. He'll be tweeting or texting me, letting me know what's going on, what they're announcing. And we'll make a recap video. Probably not together, but I'm sure
We can do one together.
Well, it'll probably be late.
Yeah, sure.
I'll probably do one on the way home, in the car, from work, recapping. Why did you
Guys,
do that?
don't listen to him. That's not safe to do that.
Hashtag YOLO. But I'll make a recap video either way that night of the event to let you guys know what they did announce, and hopefully they don't let us down. Hopefully they surprise us. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Smile more. Peace out.
Alright.